Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and believers of all ages. We are the, I'm Storytelling Ron, and we are the Holy Dice Roller, and this is the Holy Dice Rollers, and we are playing a Christian role-playing game. That's right. When we are playing For the Lord RPG, a Christian role-playing game. So anyway, that's my intro when I can get it down right. For the Christian RPG series that I'm now going to be releasing bit by bit on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, to show you how this game plays out. So I'm making this video to explain some things about it, just to set the premise. So I'm still learning this Christian role playing. I've never GM'd as a Christian, a Christian role playing game. But it is like Dungeons and Dragons. It is high adventure, grim, dark fantasy, violence, confrontations, rolling nat 20s. I'm telling you, I've left Dungeons and Dragons. Any news on that, by the way? What's going on? Anyway, so, and I was going to do like a video reading out their new response today, the D&D Beyond response, but others are doing it, and, that's fine. You guys do your thing. And freedom! So I'm going to be releasing these videos bit by bit on my, YouTube is kind of weird. It's kind of hokey with the playlist and all that, but I'll do what I can. But on my website, storytellingron.com, I'm going to have a page where you can see the different shows, like the little series, and sort of I'll put them so that it's kind of easy to see each one, and you can pick that one and watch that one, and then go to YouTube or whatever. But I do want to explain some things really quick. The way I did this was I was looking to do it on Christian streaming services, but I don't feel like I have enough clout or numbers or subscribers, or they understand it. I got a lot of positive responses from when I went to a convention and stuff and when I've talked to Christians and the actors that I got to do this, really positive responses. But I just don't, Christian streaming service. I just don't know who, what, where, when, and how. So I've decided to just go ahead and go with YouTube for now, and hopefully you guys will start seeing it and enjoy it. And if you don't, then I'll just go on my merry way. But I really love doing this, and I've just had great experiences with the Christian actors that I've gotten. So what did I do? I sought out Christian actors, not role-playing gamers, not RPG people, Christian people. Well, I look for Christian role-playing gamers, but it's kind of hard. And I know there's a ton of us that are Christians who play Dungeons and Dragons and all that, but we don't, we do it at home, we do it with our friends. But I'm looking for the actory comedic type because I wanted it to be a show. And I learned some things along the way as I was doing it myself. So I'm really happy about that. It's made me a better GM. It's made the experience better. And I do now have expectations for my players, not just we sit around and argue and roll dice and talk about rules and look up spells and all that stuff. I'm not going to go back down that route, again anymore. So this game I've carefully designed it. I've simplified it. I'm making it look stupid. I'm just being silly. I'm making it look stupid, but underneath, it's 45 years of me as a writer, as an artist, as a actor. I've done acting. Did I get paid to do it? Have I gotten paid? Anyway, whatever. To make this game. So what I'll be releasing these videos now. When I got these actors, part of them were not paid, and then some of them were paid. If I did like a full day marathon, I have one series like that, which I really enjoyed. But I've also really enjoyed the ones that volunteered weekly or whatever, whenever we could schedule them. The big problem with that is that it was never weekly, right? It took 2 weeks, 3 weeks, some month later to jump in, and they've never played. So imagine trying to get them back into the game when we had a delay for a week or month because one of them had an audition or job or whatever. So that was the tough part on the non-paying part, and then the paying part I did with for 2 days, and that was a blast because it was it's concentrated. None of them knew anything about role-playing games, barely. A little bit maybe about D&D, but barely. And to get them to jump in and play, and then play for 2 days straight and have a great time and freak out and enjoy it. And at the end, one of them was like, well, now what do I do with it? Can I do some more? So that was fun. And so so you're going to be experiencing kind of what I've been experiencing in these series and the shows is me learning as I go. Cause again, like I said, I've never GM'd as an NPC or NPCs, that are antagonistic towards Christians, and I have to play them and I have to say what they say and blaspheme and, kind of blaspheme, but not, but it's for their role. And have them say bitter things or whatever. And it was very tough for me. It was very tough. Again, I just played monsters and treasure and all that. This is something completely different, but still at that same fun level. I'm really getting into it now. I'm slowly, my neural network is slowly reworking to do this. And this is more real to me than, the whole all D&D. And I don't mean like I'm trying to be realistic. Well, I'm trying to get the game setting is really grounded in reality, right? But think about it. We Christians are way fantastical. We believe demons are real, absolutely real. We believe false gods are real through the demons. We believe this stuff is real. Okay. And the fantasy and darkness of it is real. And the Holy Spirit protecting us is real. So this is real for us, but I'm still having fun with this. It's still a fun, goofy, feels like D&D kind of experience. And that's what I'm after. And the mission work is still, you can preach, you can say things, and it's and then I react as the characters, whether negative or positive or curious about this new Christian God. So the actors never played. Also, they've never done Foundry, which I've used Foundry. They don't even know how to operate Foundry. So there's a little sticklers in there, silliness about that. So please bear with me on that, or bear with us as I roll out these shows. And, the shows, I tried to make them a complete series, like a little mini series, every one of them. I tried to get those same actors, but it was tough. Up and, the who showed up and who didn't. Some were last minute canceled. Some were, I knew, and I still wanted to go forward, or, but many were cancellations until the next time we could schedule. But I tried to make every little series a complete story, from beginning to end, in their little 6 or 8 episodes or whatever I broke it down into. And I'm breaking them down into 1-hour episodes, so they're just more digestible. So I'm doing that now when I actually roleplay, but in the beginning there were some that were 2 or 3 hours, so I broke those down, cut them up into hour bits. Around an hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour 15, something like that. And I definitely need to get a new chair. This chair is ridiculous. And it's the second one, anyway, of the same. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm pulling these out and putting them on YouTube. Go to storytellingron.com. There'll be a page there to organize these so you can visually see which shows are which and which settings. And I'll try to do like a little explanation of each show, like what they are. And some of them are the same adventure, because I wanted to play test the same adventure for my own sake, mainly, just because I wasn't sure I'm still trying to understand how to do a Christian role-playing game myself. So I had to break them out into my own little, or use the same one and just see how each different group reacted to that same adventure, which is the Minds of Ravio is the one. And actually I'm on 3 iterations of Minds of Ravio with these characters. And so the first show that I'm coming out with is doing that. And the third show is sort of a continuation of the Minds of Ravio into to the more further challenges and adventures of that region on the map that is provided for you. I certainly have a lot more adventure campaign stuff to make for the Lugano regional map, but I did break it down into what I thought were some cool things you could encounter in those areas. It's in the game. So the game is being released as a Kickstarter February 1st. I will be releasing these shows like now-ish. I just am I think I finished the first one as far as editing it down. I'm going to have some exclusive stuff for the members only area, which is not available yet. And that stuff is going to be like really GM-y stuff, like I'm taking, like in the first show, I'm taking out their character creation part because it was kind of tedious because I was teaching them everything at that point. So at that part, I'm just taking out and putting it in the members only. So there'll be that, and then there'll be in the members only area will be most of the like adventures and every new show I do, I usually add new assets like tokens, little characters, and then map pieces. And I'm going to put that in the members only area, and that's going to be $30 for the year, an annual thing. And on the Kickstarter, it's going to be offered there for I think $25. as part of the Kickstarter for the book that I'm offering. The PDF will be free. I'm making a PDF you can download on the website, so you can check it out, play test it, or whatever. It's got the first like Mines of Ravio adventure, or the Ravio Village adventure in there. I'm gonna include that, and then you can watch the show to see how I played it. And another thing, I hope you're still listening. I know I go on and on. The rules in the early shows, are a little different than the final rules, so be aware of that. And there's little differences or things I got wrong, as I'm doing it. I got my own rules wrong because I can't remember what I wrote. I got my own rules wrong, but they're in there. But I try to notate that when I catch it, because I'm basically going through them right now and editing. Or I don't usually edit, but I think I should for these shows, at least for the beginning ones, because I made them so long. And then the rules are a little different. They're a little more streamlined now, or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just going forward with this because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy what I'm doing, and I get, to me it's like a ministry, and I'm just having fun role playing with this Christian role playing game, and the sky's the limit kind of thing, or heaven's the limit as far as what we can do with this. And again, I have many settings: fantasy, or the Dark Ages one. The apocalyptic one I'm playing now with the group, and that's been really nice. Sweet apocalyptic, man, just like Gamma World, I'm telling you. But it's still biblically adherent and creation science adherent too. I'm a creation science dude. Crazy. And then I have a sci-fi one, creation science adherent, that's starting up next Tuesday. And I will be releasing those shows too down the road when I think I'll do a Kickstarter or something for the apocalyptic one. Or maybe the apocalyptic and sci-fi one, because the game mechanics and settings for that same game mechanics. You can make that character be in the Dark Ages, but I'm adding all the sci-fi stuff. So the apocalyptic one has a lot of vehicles and weapons, and the sci-fi one is obviously just going to have spaceships and a little bit even higher weapons and armor, because they're more advanced. Okay, so that's just my little another video I'm doing to update you and update myself on what's going on. And how this is kind of moving fast for me, and I guess that's how I wanted to roll anyway. So keep watching this channel. Bell notification if you really want to know when my videos are coming up. I'm gonna be posting these with maybe today. I might post one of them today, or on Monday. I'm trying to get the website organized too to work with this as well. But I might post one today, actually. We'll see. I'm going to go through and look at it again. I'm going through the second part of it right now. Okay, that's it. I'm just excited about this. All right. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.